Iko Nini. So kuna hii video nilicheki and it's one of those videos where you don't want to actually share it but you feel like you need to share it. Video ni nini? Video ni kuna buda fulani inasemekana iko Masai za Ghana and huu buda inasemekana that then ikakuwa a man named Ebonoa claims God came to him in a dream and warned him that on December 25th, 2025, a global flood will hit the world and a repeat of the events in the Bible. Then a repeat of the events in the Bible. So what did he do? He started building a full-size wooden axe. Not one, not two, 8. Then each one built with 250,000 hand-selected wooden boards that he says were chosen with God's instructions. He claims one ark can hold 600 million people, but the math is insane. Then ikakuwa hivyo. Then kuna umse hapa. And if you're to ask me, saizi, I don't know what's AI and what's real, so I have to put a disclaimer and say I don't know if this is real or this is AI, this whatever, because AI mekamika kwa very nini. But one thing that I know is the world is not ending on December 25th. And one thing that I know that in any other situation, if someone was to claim something like this, anapelekwa hosi, najua haraka inakuwa like kichwa yake imeruka. But this is the one scenario where you can come up with something like this. And yes, inasemekana he has now 375 followers and people are traveling to Ghana to see him and others are calling him a modern day prophet. I can guarantee you the only modern day prophet upper Africa, Prophet Habakkuk. The rest are not real. And the difference is Prophet Habakkuk is not asking you for, najua, ubaki umeuza nyumba yako ndio mfollow the prophet. Nakwambia tu reality. But still ikikam to hizi stories are praying. Kulikuwa na video fulani pia ilikuwa shared na Kibet Bull. And it was one of those videos that, damn, it's actually sad to watch. Because kuna dem fulani nishaikuota hapa. Alikuwa nasema that hajai understand kwa nini anyone ule waga possessed na the Holy Spirit waga na blabber. Hasemagi vitu sensible. So, wacha tusikize.
Why are you taking it easy on me?
So, inaweza taka kuwauliza nyose wale ni believers bado. Mkiona kitu kama hii waga inafanya mnafeel aje? Do you feel good about yourselves? Do you feel like this is good? Because this makes me sad and it makes me really sad. Because I see a bunch of people wasting a day, but wasting a very significant part of their day. This is a part where they could be doing something important and something significant, but instead they are just wasting time and wanapiga makelele. Wanashindwa like, how is this? Like, God who created language allegedly can't communicate, has to use such sounds that umecheki vile yo sound ilikuwa so disgusting that I had to actually stop listening. That's how it sounded bad. So kuna hii, and as this happens, this is how I always bring up China. So China on the other side wanaendelea kudu vitu za ajab. So niliona kitu fulani ile, according to mimi, ningetaka sana Sakaja abaki amekopi, najua. And why would I want Sakaja to copy, man? Kuna hii video niliwatch jo. Hii ni video ya like a train tram in China. Like saa hizi ile unajua China na live in the future mpaka hata walami ushtuka jo. Hii ni mlami alibaki ameshare jo. Cheki jo hii.
You ever seen a train without tracks? China has, and this is it. Meet the world's first railless tram. And while it looks like a light rail system, it actually follows virtual tracks. These are mapped by cameras, sensors, and GPS instead of steel rails. This bad boy is entirely electric, can carry 500 people, and cruises around 45 miles an hour. The cool part, cities can add or remove routes without having to lay a single inch of track, making it way faster and cheaper than a subway system. Public transit meets AI. The more you know.
Masikio, public transit meets AI. Masikio inaweza travel at 45 miles an hour. 45 times 1.6 comes to 72 kilometers per hour. That means that menza kuinenda Thika. Halafu inabeba about 500. That means we take out at least 10 matatus from the road try and imagine that this is what we need to be thinking about, but instead to go okay, hizo ndio vitu tuko nazo. Alafu pia nikifuatilia stories za China ended up being jealous of Abisai, and you might be wondering, oh, Africa jealous of Abisai because Abisai won a lottery. No, not because he won a lottery, but I'm jealous because of he can speak Chinese, man. Nilikuwa na watch video jo ile msana ita ndai ya Chinese. Sasa hii ni ndai gani? I think ni Xiaomi. Yes. Hii ni Xiaomi U7 jo. Inaitwa na Chinese jo. Cheki jo gari jo. Inakuja inabongeshwa kama binadamu.
小海同学，
赵总请吩咐。
过来干饭。
来了，开始泊车辅助了，正在折叠后视镜。
哎，他得停个车磨磨唧唧的啊，能不能主动点？
别催。
Try kumajinjua ningekuwa na dojo na kaimport tu kutoka kwa China, alafu naweza bonga Chinese. Unasikia tu katikati ya CBD niko achikinda yangu inakuja tu alafu the only thing naifundisha kusema ni eko nene. Nikiingia tu hivi na kuangalia tu nje alafu nasema eko nene, alafu nabaki nimehepa jo.
别催了，已经很快了。
哎呦，搞快点，上班马上迟到了。
好的，赵总，马上。
看你那个磨叽劲儿，一天。
我知道你很急，但是你先别急，我很快就倒进去了。
张嘴啊！
好的，赵总。
Matikio changi inafungua place ya charging jo.
吃个饭还得我喂，你小孩儿们。小海同学，
赵总请吩咐。
机盖子打开，我要拿包。
打开了，赵总。
哎呦，关上吧。
好的，赵总。
晚上下班了，记得到电梯口。
So ndio kuna happen China. Sisi bado tunaomba na hizo lugha zile zieleweki. So this is what we are competing with. And wasoshindo kwa nini mu complain juu tunafanya watu wetu wa disservice. Mtu wa China ana grow up akiambiwa anaweza tengeneza vitu kama si easy. Sisi tunaambia watu wetu that wana need to pray, na not just to pray, wana need to speak even in tongues ndio wa find solutions. So tuna move in this very 21st century world. And cheki jo trains like saizi hiyo kitu nimetoka kusema, if Sakaja is serious, hii kitu anaweza try kubonga na ma Chinese, and I'm sure it can be implemented in Kenya minus the corruption. That would bring the county government money, and apart from that it would move, inaweza fanya roads zetu zikuwe safer. Why? Because less people will use matatus. Wasata kwa like, oh, it's going to kill a whole industry. Yes, we have to kill an industry if it's working against the people. Najua. So there are a lot of industries that we need to kill, that people will wonder like, oh, what will happen if these industries change and if these industries die? But I always quote DJ Zak. Kuna kitu moja DJ Zak alisemaga that alikuwa na fuatilia stories za the first time that cars started showing up, especially in America. Everyone was asking what's going to happen to the horses. And the horses, the only thing tunajuaga ni horsepower, but horses will disappear. Then another thing that was there was like London, for example, it's going to have ni 150, was it 150 million tons? Ama ni 150, yes, I think it was 150 million tons of Mavi, like every year. Ilikuwa collected in London, and there were people who used to clean up that, and they were used to be billionaires ama millionaires, and somehow they lost their jobs. But London became what that's the price of progress. A few eggs have to be broken to make an omelette. And to me, right now as things stand, the matatu industry is not good for Kenya, because we've turned public transport and movement of people into a private affair. It should not be. It should be something that's done by the government. And apart from that, stories za boda boda, where you see kuna video fulani ile Plug TV alishare, and it's such a sad video. Ni msana tembea, alafu ni kama angali left right whatever, anakaa mtu anachotwa na boda, unasikia amefly afu anadunda in a situation whereby boda bodas haziko zina exist. So watu watakuwa like, oh, what about all these jobs that are going to be destroyed? There'll be other jobs. Najua people have to repair those trains, people have to mark those trucks, people have to install hizo vitu za AI zita work, people have to unacheki, and then the efficiency, how much money is going to be saved that's wasted on kwa traffic jams and all that, and things just realign themselves, and that's the price of progress. Unajua, like the way the future is going, at some point, even if it's not Sakaja that kills it, but the boda industry and even the matatu industry might die. It's just the way of progress. In 50 years from now, there'll be a lot of self-driving cars. So kama kutakuwa na self-driving, kutakuwa na kazi ya makanga hapo, kutakuwa na kazi ya makanga. Unacheki, alafu hata ikikam to makanga, try to think about it. When I was a child, there was someone hanging at the door. Poop, 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 beba. Now their grandkids are doing the same. What does that show? It shows that we are letting down the future generations. There needs to be so-called medieval jobs. Najua. So, but that's my 2 cents about your story. But niambie, nimeonewa Afrika ama tuendelee kuomba ama tufanye kazi? Niambieni jo. Iko nene. Ni the festive season. So, wacha nikuulize jo. Hii time yote umekuwa ukisikia mwafa anasema LemFi. Usha try LemFi? Kama uja try, baki umejua kuwa LemFi iko na the most competitive exchange rates. Alafu pia unzabaki umepay directly kwa pay bill na till numbers zile ziko Kenya. Alafu pia unzabaki umesend ama umereceive do, whether uko US, uko UK, uko Canada ama uko UAE. So nangoja nini? Changamka, tumia promo code EKONENE. Alafu utabaki umepata pia a $20 sign up reward on your first $50 transaction. So nangoja nini? Changamka, ingia LemFi. LemFi, international payments for everyone. Iko nene.